Hey, what's up you bad Larrys? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, and today we have a doozy of a video. Today we're going to be messing around with some lightsaber wielding clone troopers. So apparently the clones found an armory full of old dead Jedi lightsabers or something like that, and they were like, you know what, let's just yeet these things on forward towards the enemy and we'll do a nice lightsaber charge. Why the heck not? So that's the lore behind this video. It's flimsy as heck. I don't know. It's more of just a for fun video. But either way, they do have clone troopers with regular weapons behind them. But the main forward charge will be committed by these lightsaber wielding clone troopers. They're going to be attacking. Guess what? Plot twist. Battle droid. Battle droids with lightsabers. These guys are going to be sallying forth slightly to meet the clones, and then troopers behind them are holed up on these little barracks with weapons of their own. There's some heavy machine guns in there too. So it's like a real battle with a little bit of a meme inside. And then further back, there's this city here where there are more battle droids, and the clones are going to have to essentially beat back into the city and recapture it for the Republic. So yeah, it's more of just a fun video. Please don't take it too seriously, and you know, type furiously in the comments, why are you using lightsabers or clones? I would never do that. You know, that's a common occurrence. But either way, guys, yeah, we'll get right on into it here. Check out the links in the description if you want to join my Discord, my Overtone team, my Instagram, things like that. But without further ado, I'll be right back and we'll press start. Oh my god, guys, I think we're ready to press start. I am so excited for this. Okay, so the droids should come forward, just sallying forth a little bit, basically just to meet the oncoming clones, and the clones going in full sprint forward. I told them to full-on sprint forward instead of their usual march that they do, just because I thought it would look way more epic, and I think I was right, because, I mean, come on, look at that. They're just absolutely yamming it on forward. Their lightsabers swinging in perfect unison. Beautiful. They've obviously trained with these weapons their whole career. And here are the battle droids sallied forth slightly. They have way less lightsaber wielding troopers than the clones, but I just thought that would be more fun that way. They're just kind of standing around like, we never used lightsabers before. What are we doing here? Either way, first shots being fired by the defenders at the clone troopers. Looks like some of the clones with rifles are sort of lagging behind. Meanwhile, there's a full-on charge going forward of lightsaber-wielding clone troopers, and they meet with the droids in the middle, and they begin to slice and dice each other. A few droids dropping, a few clones getting into the mix here, and they're coming over the top of these trenches here, diving down into the oncoming droids, being met with red lasers and getting chopped to bits. This is just so awesome, unbelievably awesome. The droids are getting completely swarmed. I can't believe I've never done this before. I should have done this. This is so cool. I love this. Oh my god, it's like my favorite weapon from Star Wars coming together with my favorite fighting force from Star Wars. But yeah, the droids got completely swarmed there and decimated. Actually, very few clones died in that little skirmish. And now some clones are actually running forward and beginning to chop down some of the droid troopers who are behind these barricades and things like that. This one going head to head with a machine gun, the droid trying to react, the clone trying to juke him a little bit. The droid manages to get the kill though, oh my god. Meanwhile, the clones in the background have suffered very, very few losses, really. Wow, lightsaber clone died all the way back here. Because, I mean, the clones are just acting as cannon fodder at the very front here. They have pretty much completely defeated the outside defenses of the droids, but the inner city is going to be very, very tough. The droids, in fact, have more troopers than the clones did to start out with, so we'll see if the clones can make up for that with their lightsaber-wielding troopers. That guy bit the dust hard. Looks like we got a fellow dude over here just kind of sprinting on forward, taking on a few droids who are still alive on these outskirts areas. Grenades getting thrown. Oh, this guy actually does end up getting decked. I thought he would just take out all those troopers, but he didn't. Looks like we got grenades getting thrown over here. What's going on? Ooh, clones actually leading a massive assault over here, breaking down boxes that the droids were using as cover. Droids desperately trying to fire at the clones, but they're getting chopped to bits by their lightsabers. Grenades getting thrown. Ooh, that one could have hurt the droids, but I don't think it was just quite close enough. And the clones are like standing there trying to deflect as many blaster fire as possible. kind of afraid to go forward, I think, because they might meet that fate. Grenades getting thrown. Oh, lots. This is a clone slaughter over here. That's brutal. How's it going on the right side over here, though? Looks like the clones did manage to defeat these droids over here. They took a few losses, though, so, you know, a little tit for tat over here. Clones with their blasters starting to engage a little bit more with the droids who are holding the fort over here. Lightsaber wielding clones are being a little less cocky now. They're not going for those full charges. Instead, they're sort of hanging back a little bit, and that might actually work not so much in their favor, because these guys over here, why are they just standing here? Alright, I think this is just the AI being derpy. Obviously, you guys have to come forward and attack. Like, that's the whole point of this video, is to have lightsaber attacks, not lightsaber stand there and get butchered. So they're coming forward here, and they're getting grenaded on, and they're trying to dodge the grenades, trying to deflect some blaster fire here, but they're getting... Why are you guys just standing? I'm so confused why they're just standing there. Either way, they're getting chopped to bits by this blaster fire. How's the middle going over here? Clone's getting a few kills on these droid defenders, but for the most part, the lightsaber wielding clones, their time to shine might be coming to an end here. Their 5 minutes of battlefield fame might have ended with the outskirt defenses out here, because now they're really failing hard. Most of them just sort of stacking together over here on these walls, just chilling. Meanwhile, the droids just controlling these choke points like absolute champs. They've got them on lockdown. Any clones that are trying to enter really getting chopped to bits. And I guess that's why the clones brought these rifle troopers as well. You know, they're not going to rely their entire armed forces on just one variant of their trooper style. They're going to start using their rifle troopers to their full advantage now. Distance fighting. I can actually hear the hard of DC-15X sniper rifles going off. You know, those are very devastating rifles to face up against. So yeah, the droids are holding okay, but now they have to deal with these rifle troopers who are actually relatively fresh for the clone troopers, because they weren't at all involved with those outside defenses. I mean, they were firing, but they weren't getting killed too much because the lightsaber wielding clone troopers were taking the brunt of the force. We can see, actually, we'll just say that these lightsaber wielding clone troopers out here, they're deflecting blaster fire for their riflemen behind them, so that the riflemen can fire while, you know, the rifle fire is getting deflected by those clones. That's what we're saying. It's not a lie, don't worry. Either way, that first charge was epic. I think we gotta do more videos with like lightsabers. We could do an entire video where it's like lightsaber wielding clones versus battle droid wielding... No, wait, what? Versus lightsaber wielding battle droids. We could just do two massive groups just swarming at each other. That could be dope as well. Oh my god. So much potential for videos now. I gotta do more. I gotta do it. It's so fun. I really enjoyed that bit. I do kind of like this battle though, because it's a hybrid. We get a little bit of the lightsaber wielding clones mixed with a little bit of the standard attack and defend sort of style here, and the clones are actually faltering quite a bit. They had such a strong push at the start, taking very, very few losses, but now the droids are just holding these city streets like nobody's business. They are not letting those clones get in here, and the clones are laying down so much fire, but the droids, they've got these awesome defenses that are just very impenetrable, and the clones are having a tough time getting through. Is there an assault going on the right over here? It's kind of a missed opportunity over here. These clones should be getting out there, but they aren't currently. Let's goad them forward just a smidge. Let's try and get them out of this nook where they're kind of hiding and being cowards, and get them actually attacking, because it'd be interesting to see more lanes of attack sort of getting involved in this battle. So, a few lightsaber wielding clones going forward, a few rifle wielding clones going forward, firing at the enemy over here. Lots of them dropping, but they're getting some good fire down. They're probably easing the amount of fire that their allies in the middle sections are taking, and they're getting a nice solid position here now, managing to get a lot of fire actually down on some of these droids, getting some solid kills on them. Meanwhile, these guys in the middle really aren't taking advantage of this break in the fire. Instead, they're just sort of chilling. This is when they should be assaulting hard because they've got that break, but they're not. And over on this side, they should be doing the same thing, because then there's less fire coming on each section at the same time. But they did not capitalize on that opportunity whatsoever. And these guys over here are sort of suffering from it because now they're the center of attack. So this didn't work at all, is what I'm saying. That's okay. That's alrighty then. I'm pretty sure there were some force-sensitive clone troopers, weren't there? I mean, obviously we have that quote from Yoda who says, it was like the first episode of the Clone Wars, right? And he's like, the force flows through every living being. So obviously the clones are force sensitive, but they might not necessarily. That's kind of a cool screenshot. I'll take that. They might not necessarily be able to harness it as much, and they're all clones. So I wonder if that affects their mini chlorine count, or like, do they all have the same one? I don't know. But I know I've seen like video titles like force-wielding clone troopers or something like that. Like, I feel like Geetsley or someone like that had a video titled that, and I might have watched it. I can't totally remember, but I feel like there might be. Not fully sure. Either way, the clones sort of coming forward a little bit, readjusting their positioning every which way. They're really sort of teasing the enemy defenses here. They're not fully committing all the way, but they're at least sort of popping around corners, getting some shots off, ducking back down. They are racking up quite a number of kills, so that's good to see because that means they're continuing in their fight here. This is actually a ship that is, sirens are going off. I'm going to delete it because those sirens are really annoying. And no one was using it as cover, so I think it's okay. Hopefully these ones' sirens don't start going off too. That'd be ultra annoying. But yeah, so the assault is sort of dwindling a little bit now for the clones. They're still keeping up the fronts on all sides, but overall they're really not being the effective fighting force that we were seeing earlier in the battle, and their numbers are going considerably down. They haven't really managed to gain much ground either. They're sort of still isolated in the same areas where they were previously, so this might be a battle loss for the clone troopers. I don't know. Let's see. How many? So you can see the blue on the mini-map are the battle droids, so they've still got quite a number, actually. They got a lot of troopers. Oh, kind of a big push over here from the clones. Lots of lightsaber-wielding clone troopers coming forward. I want to see the lightsaber-wielding clones in action, so I'm going to manually control them and tell them, order them as their commander to go forth. Normally I don't control the battles that much, but I really... This battle was supposed to all be about, you know, lightsaber-wielding clones, so I want to see them in action. They're getting grenaded and absolutely slaughtered in here, though. I don't know if they got a single kill. That really didn't work out. It's not like they would do any damage back here with their lightsabers, though. Hey, a couple following suit, though, and going forward. Oh, this guy. Oh, a few over. Oh, they've gotten some good pushes going over here. Yeah, heck yeah. See, my leadership, I showed by example, and now they're following suit because they saw their commander was so good. I'm just kidding. Okay. Why are these guys still in this corner? I don't like that. You guys get out of that corner. You're not contributing to the cause. Get out of there. Alright. Yeah, the clone's really holing up in these areas, like not pushing whatsoever. A few of them are doing big pushes. They're out there wielding their lightsabers and dying. Because they won't charge forward. They just sit around a corner. This guy's way out there, though. That's the VATR, I think, rifle. Pretty powerful rifle. Not a bad one. I think it's about equivalent to maybe like a DC-15A. No, sorry, DC-17A. Alright, so we got some actually big pushes coming over here. A few clones dropping to the ground, but for the most part, they're actually gaining a little bit of ground here, and it was all thanks to this bad Larry right here, who really pushed this charge going forward with his weapon. That thing must be designed after the German World War II paratrooper weapon. What's that thing called? Why am I blanking on this? Oh, this guy's getting some nice side shots with his DC-15X. I'm trying to think of what that weapon is. Not the FN FAL, that came later. What was that weapon? I totally don't remember. Yeah, okay, whatever. Either way, clones actually getting big ground over here. That's great. Over here, they're still sort of trapped. Over here, they're still sort of trapped. Actually, they pushed out a little bit over here. Tiny bit, like a minuscule amount. I think this is their best bet. Continuing the charge over here. Maybe they can get some nice flanks in. In fact, a few pushing over this way. Okay, so the clones, they've regrouped and they've re-strategized, and they're coming together in force. There's still these guys over here that they got to worry about. It seems like these troopers over here are trying to help out with their clone brothers over there. In fact, one machine gunner is. You can see this guy with his DC-19 trying to spray some of those guys down. Overall, the clones gaining a lot of ground all of a sudden. This guy with his pistol being the bravest of them all. Oh my god, this guy's a champ. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, he's dead. But yeah, this is actually pretty impressive. What is this weapon? The German... It's like a paratrooper weapon from the First World War. Or, sorry, Second World War. Not the First World War. It's an assault rifle. And it's in like every World War II video game. And it looks just like that with the little side ammo slot thing. Why can't I think of what it's called? It's bugging me now. It is absolutely bugging me. We're seeing a lot of DC-15X snipers left alive because a lot of them tend to stay pretty far back during the battles. Oh, that was a good attempt. Because they're snipers, so they can shoot from afar. So then, when the later parts of the battle come in, they're still alive because all the close-range troopers have made their attempts to come forward and already died. What are you doing? That was a failed attempt, I would say. You guys could just like lob a grenade over there, but they're not gonna. Alright, is progress still being made over here? Seems like they've eliminated, for the most part, all the droids over here except for one commando droid who's still chilling. Now they've got these lads over here to deal with, a few guys over here, and then they can reconnect over here. So the clones, they might be able to do this. They've only got a few enemies left alive. Their forces are diminishing, but there's definitely that possibility that this could happen. Oh yeah. Okay, big push is coming over here. The clones tried, but they get chopped down a little bit too fast there. They've still got that DC-19 trooper back there, I think, spraying in here and providing some cover. That guy goes for the grenade. That would have been very heroic, but he does not manage to get it. That's okay. We won't hold it against him. Yeah, this DC-19 trooper's still back here. Is he getting any kills? He's got a kill. Okay, fair enough. I mean, he's at a very large distance, just getting spurt shots, really just keeping these guys suppressed. He's not really going for the kills. These guys are the ones who need to be going for the kills, while these troopers are suppressed by the DC-19 trooper. And we're seeing him still getting some nice, actually, headshots here and there, but these clones need to just, like, grenade or do something. Over here, we got another choke point being held firmly by the droids. Any clone that's trying to come around this way is getting butchered. So they're sort of just like, hey, can we get through this building and maybe flank? Probably not, because that's a prop. These random lightsaber clones still chilling over here with our DC-19 gunner. That's okay. They're friends. Still more assaults going on in here, and these guys just still getting gunned down before they can do anything. There just might be too many droids here holding this really nice choke point, and if the clones don't use their grenades, they're not going to get in, which is a shame to see. Actually, lots of clones sort of chilling on the outskirts here. I'm going to try and push everyone a little bit further forward, I guess. If you're hiding on the outskirts, you got to come forward now. That's the rule. Even the lightsaber troopers, you got to come forward. Oh, that poor guy. Okay, I think that's fair enough. Alright, what's going on over here? Are you guys still... You can derp all you want. It's fine, as long as there's still action going on. Lots of troopers sort of getting caught in the crossfire of multiple droid angles. I don't know, I had hopes that they would be able to win this battle, but now I'm starting to think this might be a bit of a lost cause for the clone troopers. They might not have it. Oh, lightsaber trooper going on in here. Decides to sit there and then gets grenaded. He isn't dead yet, but the grenade pushed out from the velocity of the other grenade and killed 2. So that was a big win for the droids. That was surprising. Alright. What are you clones doing? You guys aren't helping the cause at all. Like, whatsoever. Alright, let's get these clones focused. Let's get them going on a big assault here. Big assault. Everyone's going in. Everyone has to partake in this assault. Okay, everyone's getting in here. Get in there. There we go. Okay, you guys, you might actually catch the dub here. There you go. Skadoosh. So they finally took this room because I helped them, and I know I'm mentally preparing for... How are you guys shooting through this wall? Excuse me? What? Okay. That makes literally no sense. Yeah, I'm mentally preparing for all the comments that say, like, why'd you help them, Daily? I can feel them. There's also still a lot of clones over here. I don't know, the battles get boring. I mean, we're 20 minutes in, and if the clones are literally just crammed into this, like, that's not fun to watch. Like, I've literally actually sat here one time where it was like a gag video. I was like, okay, I'm not touching the clones. Or I'm not helping the attackers, essentially. And so I sat there, and it was literally like an hour-long video, and it didn't even finish because the AI was being so incredibly derpy, and it should not have taken that long. Like, so I eventually was just like, you know what? I'm not even posting this because it was a terribly boring video, but B, like, there's just no point. It's just stupid. Sometimes you just gotta fix the AI. Also, this is stupid. Why are they able to shoot through this wall? It's not even fun to watch because it just looks like they're being dumb. Should we just open the wall? Oh, that opened that side too. Okay, this battle might be my fault. Ooh, big grenade going out there. Let's just say the clone demolition team broke down the wall. Yeah, alright, I'll take blame for that one. I didn't know this was a corner. I thought it was gonna delete just like one side beam and then it would just open up to these guys, but yeah, I apologize for that. Alright. I mean, the clones have like no troopers left. I don't want to sit here and wait for the AI to get the guts to like come forward. Why are they able to shoot through these walls? That's so dumb. You guys, come forward here. Cometh forward. Cometh. Alright, we got this guy over here being a champ. We got the lightsaber troopers over here being champs. They're all dead. This guy over here still alive, still kicking. You know what? Yeah, heal up, heal up. We're gonna okay, never mind. Why didn't you do that 5 minutes ago, Commando Droid? I was gonna say we're gonna try and like sprint him into these vehicles and he can just go on an absolute tear, but these vehicles even work? I don't know. I've never used them in the mod before. Let's check it out. Watch it crash. Heyo. Oh, we're destroying the bodies. Doesn't have any ammo. Yeah, see when you roll over bodies. Oh. Huh. Normally, when you roll over bodies in the mod with vehicles, they disappear, but apparently not with this one. Maybe because it's a hover vehicle? Like you can see the little droid feet sticking out the bottom there. I love that. Alright, this was definitely a goofier video than normal. I still hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making this, to be honest. This was really fun. Yellow are the droid deaths here if you want to check those out, and red are the clone deaths. As you can see, the droids suffered heavily on the outside defenses here. The clones, they actually took some losses, but more than I thought they did. But overall, they really butchered these outside defenses. They did a great job. And then come to the inside and they ran into these choke points. You could see each specific choke point by the massive bodies, and they just weren't able to cut it. But they gave it their best shot. They seriously weakened these droid defenders, which was kind of cool to see. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more like weird like clone Clones wielding lightsabers, battle droids wielding lightsabers, stormtroopers wielding lightsabers. I don't know. We could do all mix of things. I don't know. It could be kind of fun. We could also do like rockets only or snipers only. I don't know. I don't know. Could be a lot of fun. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. I'm sorry I controlled units in this one. I probably went a little too far towards the end there, to be fair, but I was just kind of getting into it, having fun with the characters. So yeah, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Overtone, Discord. Links are in the description. We got some new merch. People are actually buying Daily Tactics pillows. How crazy is that? Like, straight up. I just made that merch because I was like, hey, I can make Daily Tactics pillows. Why the heck not? And I never expected in a million years someone to buy one. But they're selling. I've sold like 6 Daily Tactics pillows. What the heck? That's actually wild. Like, oh my god. Thank you guys. That's so cool. It's like a dream come true to have people actually like buying your merch. It's just like a crazy idea that people are like so interested in your channel that they're like, alright, I'm gonna buy the merch. I'm gonna, you know, like, that's like a YouTube thing to do. I never like saw myself as that big of a YouTuber, but like, I feel like now it's almost like I'm almost there. Like, people are invested in the channel so much that they want to wear a shirt of it, or they want to have a pillow of it or something, which is just crazy. So you need a second trooper in to man the guns. I see. Yeah, die. Okay. I was wondering why there was a second seat, and then it all sort of came together and made sense. Does his little feetsies stick out too? They do. That's so cute. Alright guys, I'm just rambling here because I'm having fun messing around in the game. I don't know what's gotten into me today. I'm just feeling goofy. Yeah, I don't know. Hope you guys have an awesome week. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.